Okay, so now this is Stu Ben Rod and Fishing Game Club, and I've done several sales, timber sales on their club lands. Some sections I did twice. So, and it's netted them quite a bit of money out of there and helped them out over the years.
Nice. What else we got in here? What's what's above you? Who are these guys?
Right. Oh, this right here. This is French Louis' fireplace. French Louis was the last living hermit in the Adirondacks, and died about 1915, and lived back on West Lake for a number of years. That's his original fireplace. And if you look in the book, in the book that Harv Dunham wrote for French Louis, um, the picture of the fireplace is in there, and that crack, you can see the hairline crack taken by. I think the book was written, I don't know, early 1940s or 50s. Anyway, that picture is in, that crack is in the picture, like.
Hmm.
So.
How about this deer?
This deer?
You rifled that guy?
Yep, that deer was shot in town of Remsen. I think 1993. Yep, 1993.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about these guys up here?
Bobcat. The Bobcat. I shot that in the town of Ohio. Took that to the town of Ohio. Back about 2000, I think, 10. And a turkey, town of Remsen. Yep.
Cool. What else?
You know the moose. The moose come out of British Columbia.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. How often do you go up to Canada to hunt?
Actually, several trips to Canada to hunt moose, and that was for moose and grizzly. But didn't get the grizzly, but got the moose and caribou above it. That's right on the edge of the Arctic Circle in northern Quebec.
Hmm. And you go with your family or your sons?
With my father.
Cool.
Yep.
But you go with your kids too, right?
Oh yeah, my sons go too. Yeah, my sons. Yeah, they've been with me on a moose hunt. Yep. They all got their moose. That was my dream hunt. Yeah, for them all to get their own moose.
Very cool. What's your favorite part about doing real estate in the Southern Adirondacks?
Oh, just working outside in it. Just working out inside. If somebody needs help with finding boundary lines or something, I love doing compass work, and or if they want to know the value of their trees on the lot, I love doing cruising and seeing what people have, and I just love looking at land.
Cool.
Yep.
Very nice.
Thanks, buddy.
What's your best catch? Is it the moose?
My best catch. I think every one of them tells a story. I gotta say the caribou, because it was with my father and he has since passed. So my trips with my dad were really important to me, and the memories you can't replace. And then second to that is with my sons. So, but everything in here, everything that I have in here tells a story. And it's not always about the kill. It's just about the story behind it and the camaraderie at the camps and the fun that you have and the whole adventure. The last couple of years I've gone up to Newfoundland, and I think that's an adventure all of its own. It's like driving from here to Florida and then put your truck on a ferry, and the ferry is as big as a cruise ship, and it takes all night to get from Nova Scotia to Port aux Basques in Newfoundland. So that's a 7.5 hour or 7 hour cruise across, and they put literally 360 vehicles on that boat, and they have rooms that you can rent, just like a cruise ship, and restaurants, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I think the scenery up there is fantastic, all through Canada and Maine, and all the way to Newfoundland. It's all beautiful stuff. This past fall, I took a traditional moose hunt where I flew in by Beaver Seaplane, and that was cool because it was a traditional old-fashioned hunt. They flew us in 50 miles from the nearest road, and we saw a lot of moose, and but the food and the accommodations were fantastic. The people were so friendly and couldn't do enough for us, and the food was fantastic. The cook there at the camp was just fantastic. So,
cool.
And I saw some pretty neat things too.
That is.
Yep.
Any upcoming trips?
I want to go back to. I want to take my sons back to on a moose hunt back in Newfoundland, maybe in 27. Yeah.